Greetings, dear viewers! I'm Coil Quickcard, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII. First things first, it is time to upgrade everyone to their ultimate weapons. The Lionheart, the Airgees, the Exeter, the Save the Queen, the Shooting Star, and Selphie, who gets the Strange Vision. And now that everyone has their ultimate weapon, it is time to head back to the Deep Sea Laboratory and reach the very bottom, where the most powerful enemy in the game awaits. So I'll see you as soon as I'm fighting it. Well, I mean, I'm definitely heading down somewhere. I am underneath the Deep Sea Research Facility now. And I think this is my destination. Now I just need to activate this. Can't wait to see what happens. We made it. We made it this far. It must be a treasure. What's going on? Oh, nothing, Squall. I'm sure you don't need to worry about a thing. You're gonna be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Excavation resuming. All except the leader must take shelter. Warning, please take shelter. Excavation resuming. Well, that's probably okay. Come on. The rocks are resonating? The air's pretty heavy. Oh, yeah. Listen to that music. My dear viewers, allow me to introduce you to our friend for the day, Ultima Weapon. First things first, we're gonna drop a meltdown on it. Come on, Squall. Nope, we need Renzos. Damn it. Okay, there we go with the Renzos. Now both Zell and Selphie, I want to have triples active. Because even as powerful as I am, this guy is tough. Although, not that tough, if I'm being honest. Here comes a Renzo Melt. Yeah. So that amount of damage just happened. And that was without any additional effects going off on that one. I also did test and confirmed personally that, yeah, Meltdown definitely increases the damage of the Renzo Melt. Okay, we got a light pillar on Squall. Holy hell. Okay. Wow. That hurt. But that's okay. We just need to get out our moves. Realizing I shouldn't have healed Squall. But that's okay. Selphie... Okay. go for the triple cures. Aura. We just need to get out the Renzos. Yeah, this guy cannot take too many of the Renzos when they are that powerful. And here is his ultimate super limit break mega duper kill spell of awesomeness, the Lionheart. Yeah, how many max damage hits in a row? All of them. And that is why it's worth upgrading and pulling off the Renzo melt. Also, ultimate weapon is dead now. Yeah. It took 2 turns of attack to kill the game's ultimate super boss. Yeah, he's a really shitty super boss, frankly. Well, that went well. Oh, crap. I just realized something. I think I was actually supposed to draw the last... Okay. So I messed up. I forgot to draw the last girlfriend. So give me a second while I do that again. Okay. Would you believe me if I told you I did this again so quickly that I forgot to draw a second time? This is why I save state, folks. I'll be right back after a third one. Okay, this time I did remember to draw. Oh god, now my controller's not working. Why? Why controller? Alright, that's fine. We'll just get off the one more Renzo. And it's all gonna be over. Because, good lord, this thing cannot survive against the level of offense that I am putting on. Yep. That's a pretty cool one, too. Alright. Mission accomplished. I have finally collected the last girlfriend in the game. Eden. Now, I do have a lot of girlfriends that I need to show off and summon at least once so that everybody gets to see them. Don't worry, I'm gonna do that. No experience, 100 Ultima Stones, an Eden card, 100 girlfriend points. Eden has joined the party. Well, that was fun. Okay, I'm back. Let's check out these new summons that I got. Now that I have, you know, taken even more time to grind and learned every single girlfriend ability in the entire game. So we've got, I think, 4 to show off. Let's just start out with Tonberry then. Come on, Selfie. Thank you. Here is the Chef's Knife ability. Isn't he adorable? Just look at him go. You know, considering the way Tonberries are, for him, that is moving at a record pace. And then he goes doink, and the enemy dies. Seems pretty straightforward. Alright, next enemy. We've got 3 more, I think. 3 more girlfriends to show off. Here we go. Don't they look great with their weapons? Alright, let's go with Doom Train. And then... yeah, Squall will have to show off Counter and Bahamut. Alright, here is the Runaway Train. Honestly, that's kind of badass. So that does damage, and it also inflicts enemies with a lot of status effects, which is probably its most useful feature. I am well past the point where status effect infliction is of any value to me in actually making fights easier or faster. Oh, this poor, poor little bug. Well, Squall, it is your turn. Why don't you introduce them to Bahamut? If this poor thing had any idea what's about to happen to it, it would not be here. Here is the good old classic Mega Flare. Once again, we are in space, because why not? Ooh. I did not remember this animation at all. This is honestly really cool. Ah, interesting. It goes for like a lot of missiles instead of one giant blast. Never mind, it goes for a lot of missiles, and then one giant blast. Holy crap. Okay, that was really cool. Alright, 2 more to show off. And then I have to get back to... grinding up a few spells for the end game. I have most of what I'm going to need for the end game, but there is a handful of things that I still need to get. Alright, Squall, you are up with Cactar. Let me guess, it does 10,000 needles? Or it'll do 1,000 or 10. I think it alternates between 1,000 or 10,000 needles. So today we just got 1,000. Oh, or it's always 1,000 needles, but the actual value can change. Or maybe it's always 5,000. Either way, not bad. Reliable. Good, solid effect. Let's go 1 more and show off this game's ultimate girlfriend, Eden. Zell, if you would do the honors, please. Say hello to Eternal Breath. That is so damn cool. It's difficult to really parse what it's actually doing, but it definitely seems to be able to actually alter the fundamental shape of reality itself. I think I just hit it with the force of an entire exploding galaxy, which does seem like it would be enough to kill most insects. Alright, see you in a bit. I am back on grinding. You know, when you look at it from the air, this really is a really crappy place to build an orphanage. I am so close to the end of the game now. So very, very close. Hello. Hi, dog. Where are you going? Why is there a dog here? Oh, of course, there was a giant field of flowers that just happened to be here. I don't get it. Get what? I never imagined you two would end up together. I mean, you guys are complete opposites. So I didn't think a straightforward approach would work. I'm glad I was wrong. So, like, I'll go get Renoa, alright. I'm leaving too. We have to go back to keep pretending that this game is a romance story. It's really important. So, what should I talk about when Renoa gets here? Nothing about the sorceress, huh? I'm sure she's going to be trying not to think about it. No, she's probably definitely thinking about it. Who cares if she's a sorceress, right? You don't care either, do you? Renoa's just Renoa. Ah! Renoa! When did you get here? Hello. What'll become of me? Don't worry about it. There have been many good sorceresses. Adia was one. You can be like her. But Adia's still... I can't guarantee anything either if Artemisia possesses me again. You saw me. She controlled me in outer space and made me break Adele's seal. What might happen next time? What will I end up doing? Will I end up fighting everyone? Scary thought, isn't it? Renoa, even if you end up as the world's enemy, I'll be your knight. Sure, why not? That's probably the takeaway we should get. If I fall under Artemisia's control again, Seed will come kill me, right? And the leader of Seed is you, Squall. Squall's sword will pierce my heart. I guess it's okay if it's you, Squall. Nobody else. Squall, if that ever happens... That's enough. I'll never do anything like that. The sorceress I'm after is not you, Renoa. My enemy is the sorceress from the future, Artemisia. Ultimisia lives in the future and possesses me. She uses my body as her extension in this world. How? How will you save me? I'll come up with something. There's gotta be a way. Don't worry, trust me. I trust you. Well, until you find a way, maybe. Maybe I should stay in Esther at the memorial? Wouldn't that be better? I mean, maybe, honestly. No, that'd be pointless. I'll just end up going after you again. You know, at the beginning, Renoa was really the one making this an unhealthy relationship. Now it's really just Squall being, really unhealthy in his decisions. Renoa, just stay close to me. Oh. Those words. What? That's what started everything. What are you talking about? You don't remember? Something I said? Oh, just forget it. No, it's because of the girlfriend. That's why I forgot. That's just an excuse. Also a very real threat. And once again, Renoa, are you okay actively, currently suffering severe damage to your long-term memories? I'm just asking. Like, it's okay if you are, but we've literally never asked. Yeah. Can I tell you a story? Oh, God, please no. I had a dream. It was a scary dream. We made a promise. We promised to see shooting stars together. I get dressed up and put on your ring. But the thing is, I can't remember where I'm supposed to meet you. I start to panic. I really want to see you, Squall, but I don't know where to go. I start running through the mountains, the deserts, the plains, through Timber, Balaam, and Galbadia. When I realize I can't run any longer, I just want to see you so badly. So I scream, Squall, where are you? Then I woke up. I was crying. I'm sorry. You don't have to say anything. You've got issues, Renoa. I just felt like I had to tell you. It was just a dream. It doesn't mean anything. Don't worry about it. I guess you're right. How about this? I'll be here. Yeah. And why? The reason why you couldn't find me was because we haven't promised yet. Promised? I'll be waiting for you. If you come here, you'll find me. I promise. I'll be here too. It's a promise. Thanks, Squall. Next time we'll meet for sure. Whoa! Sorry to interrupt, but it's an emergency. We got radio contact from Esther's presidential palace. They have a plan to defeat Ultimisia. They want to hire Seed to execute it. Might be a trap to get Renoa back in Esther. Oh, and, the guy we spoke to, his name's Kiros. Could he be that Kiros? Kiros is in Esther's presidential palace? He wants to hire us? Alright, let's go. Hi, Ultimisia. So, fun thing, it just forcefully swapped my party. Yeah, you may notice there's a Zell here, when before there was a Selfie and a Renoa, where before there was an Irvine. Once again, it has swapped my party without telling me. Also, I have 99 Mega Elixirs because the Eden card, yeah, it turns into 100 Mega Elixirs when you use it. So, I'm kind of infinitely powerful at this point. Squall, you are always looking for Elon with tears in your eyes. Well, cool. Thanks for those words. Squall! I literally just came to talk to you. There's something I must tell you. It is about me. Yes, I believe it was 13 years ago. This is where my story begins. Okay, sure. I first became a sorceress when I was a child. And once again, 13 years ago. That day, right here, I encountered a sorceress on the verge of death. I received her powers of my own will. That sorceress was an entity of fear for my children. I could not let her get to them, but this turned out to be the beginning of my painful story. At this very minute, my bitter story has ended. I now understand there is an end, no matter how painful it may be. Therefore, Squall, you must fight to the end, even though it may bring tragedy to others. Okay, I literally don't know what you were trying to communicate there. You're like, I encountered a sorceress on the verge of death. Okay, that seems pretty easy to parse. She was an object of fear for my children. Okay. A little less clear what you mean. I couldn't let her get to them. Okay. Taking those three statements together, are you saying that a sorceress showed up and you killed her and took her powers? Or are you saying that there was a sorceress who, you know, was a danger to your children and you just sort of, you know, happened to come across her dying for some reason? I really don't know what you were trying to tell me there, Adia. Alright, Presidential Palace. It's here in the big... And, of course, I get paid again. I have so much power right now. It's actually kind of absurd. Cool. So, yeah, I have 98 Mega Elixirs as I'm going into the final challenges in the game. I think the Presidential Palace is... Okay, it won't let me use the tubes. The Presidential Palace is in the center of the city, right? What do you have? Tornado? Everyone has 100 tornadoes now. Also, at least 2 characters now have 100 Ultimas. Also, I have turned off encounters, and they will be staying off for the remainder of the game, because there is quite literally nothing left that I can gain from fighting random encounters. I don't need any of the drops. All of my girlfriends have learned all of their abilities, and increasing my party's average level will only cause the enemies to have higher stats. So, yeah, I'm just done. The only enemies that I'm going to be fighting anymore are forced encounters. And I'm okay with that. Okay, seriously, where is the Presidential Palace? Is it over here? Yes, okay, this is the Presidential Palace. Or rather, this is the gateway that leads to the vehicle, which leads to the presidential palace, because, you know, obviously it can't be as simple as, hey, here's a door into a building. No, it has to be, here's a gateway that gives you a vehicle that you sit on that sends you inside of a big glowing thing into a... I don't even know how to describe that thing. I don't even know what I'm looking at. This looks like an important room. Hi. The president is waiting. Okay, cool. Is he through here? No? Okay. That's not a door. That's blocked. Okay, I don't know where the president is waiting. You have permission. Please, this way. Okay, you have vaguely pointed this way. This must be it. Excuse me, gentlemen. Lord. Kyros. And that's probably... Yep. Look who became the president of Esther. Don't ask me how this happened. I don't freaking know. What is up with this country? That is a damn good question. Oh, sure. Hey there! Been wanting to meet you guys. You guys are the ones who are inside my head, right? Elon told me. It was like there was some kind of waves running through my head. They gave us so much power during battle. We thought they were some kind of fairies flying over us. So, I'm Laguna, President Laguna Lore of Esther. Pleased to meet you. If we weren't in a state of emergency, I'd talk to you some more, but... yeah, well, whatever. Let's talk. What do you want to know? You'll never get going if President Laguna keeps talking. So why don't you guys throw out some questions, and he'll try to answer them. Okay. Man, you look way too serious. Okay, first off... what are you doing here? You know what I've been doing all my life, right? You were a silly Galbadian soldier. I didn't like your attitude at all. But I understood the bond between the three of you. Then you changed after you went to Windhill. Then Elon was abducted by Esther and you went on a journey. A journey to get Elon back. You wrote articles and appeared in movies to get by. You were trying to find a way into Esther. You somehow got into Esther and rescued Elon. I got a lot of help along the way. What I don't understand is, why are you the president? Want to know? It's a long story. My morbid curiosity demands satisfaction. You want to hear it? Really? Okay, I'll tell you. I only set out to rescue Elon, but of course that wasn't the end of the story. It's a country ruled by Sorceress Odell, with the ingenious yet inhumane Odine. Both of them were interested in Elon. We couldn't just pack up and leave. Okay. Oh god, he has a flashback sequence. Adele will be angry! My research will be kaput! Odine only thought about his research. Okay, but while researching under Adele's orders, he was still making many inventions. Why are you chasing me? It was a device to seal magic, the sealing facility. Maybe Adele can be defeated. I owed a big favor to the Adele Resistance who helped me rescue Elon. I spoke with my comrades. 2 issues came up. First, stopping the Crystal Pillar from calling monsters from the moon and destroying everything like what happened in Centra. Okay, sure. Why not? I guess that's what he's doing now. Second, freeing Esther from Adele's hands. We planned and planned. Based on my brilliant ideas, of course. We're back. Back in the Lunatic Pandora Research Facility. There is only one goal. I wonder if the intention was to have one more Laguna sequence here, where you would actually play out this part, but then they cut it and they reused these as a flashback. Following Odine's instructions, we operated the panel and moved the Crystal Pillar. We set the course and the stop point in the ocean, and goodbye. Whoa! Yep, that's a big moving something. That was easy, but we were found out. So we gathered for a final battle to lure Adele. Adele appeared as we expected. What is going on? We hunted down the culprit who moved the Crystal Pillar. Where? Inside there. Elon's been taken hostage. I knew she would go in right away if I mentioned Elon. You thought I would fall for this trick? Adele realized that Elon was a hologram, but it was too late. Yeah, of course. My plans are always perfect! Kiros Ward now! Ha ha ha! Piece of cake. Adele was careless. She may be a sorceress, but after all, she was human. We succeeded, but we couldn't keep such a dangerous sorceress around as a trophy. And for whatever reason, we had to do something. And apparently the idea of, I don't know, chopping off her head didn't occur to anyone. So we decided to send her far, far away, as opposed to chopping off her head, because someplace very far into outer space. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of reasons why that's probably a bad idea now. Okay, I'll give them points for creativity, because that is a profoundly stupid launch vehicle system. And I kind of love it. And that about wraps that part up. Not a single word of that explains why you were the man most qualified to be in a significant position of political power, and given that Esther is the most advanced, largest, and populated city on the entire planet, probably the single most powerful political position that exists in the world. Why are you here? But the real work began after that. A fierce debate ensued about who should govern this country after Adele was gone. I wasn't paying close attention while they made me up to be this hero of the revolution, and I ended up being president. Odine made a lot of noise about wanting to do research on Elon. It was a mistake to send Elon alone back to Rain. Rain died, and Elon was sent to the orphanage. Yeah, you fucked up. If I had only gone to Windhill with Elon, I would have been able to see Rain one last time. Rain was dead, Elon missing. My job kept me busy. I was left here thinking about this and that, and before I knew it, all this time had passed. It wasn't like I, as the leader of this entire nation, had access to unbelievable hordes of resources, personnel, things that I could have used to help find her. I mean, obviously that's not the sort of thing you'd come across in your capacity as president of the world's most advanced nation. Well, that's about it. Cool, that's a really dumb thing. Alright, explain the mission. Well, actually, where is Elon? What the heck has he done with his life? Don't you wonder? When Elon was about 2, there was a massive hunt for girls in Esther. That sounds like a story that's going to end very badly. Esther soldiers came to Windhill and Elon's parents resisted. They were killed on the spot. The massive hunt was to find the successor for Esther's ruler, Sorceress Adele. Elon was raised by Rain, who lived next door, and I came to know her. Then there was another massive hunt for a successor in Esther. Okay, dude, none of this is an answer to the very simple question of where is Elon? Elon was taken away even though I was there. It was the most painful episode of my life. So I rescued her and sent her off to Windhill. Shortly after that, Rain died, and Elon was sent straight to an orphanage. Why didn't you go back to Windhill with her? I wanted to, but I had my reasons. I found out about this afterward, but the real reason why Elon had to leave the orphanage was because of her special power. Doc Odine wanted to do research on Elon's special power. He looked for her everywhere. The owners of the orphanage were Sid Kramer and his wife Adia. You know them better than I do. The Kramers took Elon out of the orphanage to protect her. They prepared a big ship to accommodate her. Gracious of them, huh? After a while, the ship turned into another orphanage and Elon looked after all the kids. She said her life on the ship was a happy one, but who knows? Okay, again, where is Elon currently? Maybe I didn't specify, like, in the wide range of temporal possibility, at this exact moment in space-time, where is Elon? I don't know how she could have been happy on a ship. She was on the ship for over 10 years. This is so... Okay, you're still not answering the question. That ship was attacked by Galbadia recently. Esther's ship rescued them, and she finally met up with me. It was pure luck that we found her. I was out in space at that time. Elon followed me out into space. Little Elon was all grown up. Then she told me everything. It appears that she didn't tell you everything, because it seems like she completely skipped the part where she lived in Balaam Garden. Did she get back safely from space? Yes, very good. Squall, ask leading questions. Our escape pod rescue team was a little late. That's not an answer. Elon was taken into custody by Galbadia. How? How have we had the conversation this long before you have even mentioned that Elon was taken by Galbadia again. How have you failed this poorly as a communicator? She's inside Lunatic Pandora. We're gonna rescue her. Help us out, okay? Phew. Alright, so now that I know that you're the world's most inefficient communicator, let's explain the mission. Straight to the heart of the matter. Just like we were not straight to this matter. You are a rambling lunatic.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, make it short and easy to understand.
I will talk however I want. Sorceress Dia told me everything. Sorceress Artemisia comes from the future to possess the sorceress of present day. Meaning she leaves her body in the future and sends only her consciousness here. Does that sound familiar to you?
It's like when Elon sent our consciousness into the past.
You're a smart one!
He is not. That is a lie.
My first guess was that someone in the future with an ability like Izan was sending the sorceress back into our time. But no, that is not the answer. So how does the sorceress come back to this time? You want to hear how?
Sure.
I kept this a secret to surprise you. It is because of me, Odin. I researched Elon's power long ago. I made out a pattern from the electric current running through Elon's brain. Once the pattern was determined, it was easy to mechanize. It may only be a toy right now, but in the time of Artemisia, it is an impressive working machine. Which means there is a machine which imitates Elon's power. It is I who made the first model of that machine. I named the machine Junction Machine Elon. I am not very good with the names. It is a wonderful thing to know that the invention is still used in the future.
Junction Machine Elon. That's about it? No, that is not it. That is not the plan. So Sorceress Artemisia came to know about Elon from that machine. And Elon became Artemisia's target. You can't blame Odin, it's useless. I disagree.
You want to go outside? You want to fisticuffs? Okay, we continue the story. Let's see. There is only one way to defeat Artemisia. You must kill her in the future. There is nothing we can do unless we go to the future. There is no way to jump to the future under normal circumstances. But there is still a way. It is because Sorceress Artemisia plans to compress time. Compressing time with magic. What good will it do for the sorceress to compress time? There may be many reasons, but it doesn't matter. Let's just figure out what Artemisia is up to. In order for Artemisia to exist in this time, she must take over the body of a sorceress from the present. But the machine must have a limit. Artemisia probably needs to go back further in time to achieve time compression. Only Izan can take her back further into the past. That is why she is desperately seeking her. We must take advantage of Elon's power. There are two sorceresses in our time, Sorceress Renoa and Sorceress Adele. These two, Adele has not awakened yet. Once regeneration is completed, neither Laguna nor I will be safe. Sorceress Adele is probably in the process of awakening inside Lunatic Pandora. Artemisia will want to possess Adele if Adele wakes up. That will be a horrible event. Adele is a horrible sorceress. If Adele's consciousness wins over Artemisia, Adele will the first destroy this era. So, we must use Sorceress Renoa to inherit Artemisia's powers. That is all for the mission briefing.
You have told me almost nothing about what I'm supposed to do.
First, go to Lunatic Pandora. Elon's probably being held captive inside, so rescue her first. Then kill Sorceress Adele before the awakening process is completed. Now we're left with Renoa as the only sorceress of this era. Then wait for Ultimisia to possess Renoa. When Ultimisia arrives, it's Elan's turn. Ultimisia will send Renoa back to the past with Ultimisia. Elan will have to send Renoa and Ultimisia inside another sorceress she knows in the past. Edea or Adele. That's up to Elan. When Ultimisia is in the past, she'll use the time compression magic. We will see some influence here. I don't know what kind of influence, but once Elan feels it, she'll cut Renoa and Ultimisia out from the past. Renoa will come back to this world. Ultimisia also goes back to her own world. That would be left is the time-compressed world. Past, present, and future will all get mixed together. You will keep moving through the time compression towards the future. Once you're out of the time compression, that will be Ultimisia's world. It is all up to you after that.
This is a horrible plan. I'm not even going to bother trying to list all the reasons this is a stupid plan. They seem like a lot of fun. Renoa... Okay, Renoa hasn't been paying attention. So you were briefed about the mission? I don't really understand it either. Will you do it? Yeah, sure. Alright. Let's go. We'll get aboard Ragnarok. Let's do the final briefing in there. I always wanted to ride that thing. Plus, the name sounds so cool. I like Ward with a beard. All right. Everyone, from here we go straight to our final target, Ultimisia. After we go through the several targets before that are not technically Ultimisia. Let's go over the plan again. First, enter Lunatic Pandora and rescue Elan. Next, you fight Sorceress Adele. It'll be a surprise attack. Show no mercy. Again, I don't know why you never just killed her. Now here comes the tricky part. Adele will need to pass on her powers before being defeated. Renoa, will you be willing to accept them? Yes! Not a single word of hesitation. Renoa, you really haven't been paying attention. Good. Next, we wait for Sorceress Ultimisia to protect Renoa. This'll be hard on you, Renoa, but will you do it? Yes. That's the spirit. Then Elan sends Renoa and Ultimisia to the past. Elan brings back Renoa. Then head to the future through compressed time. Sure. Ultimisia lives far in the future, where none of us can technically exist. There's only one way to make yourself exist in a world like that. As friends, don't forget one another. As friends, believe in one another. Believe in your friend's existence, and they'll also believe in yours. To be friends, to like one another, and to love one another. You can't do these things alone. You need somebody. Right, guys? What place reminds you of your friends? Imagine being in that place with all your friends. Once time compression begins, think of that place and try to get there. That's all. That place will welcome you. You'll be able to get there no matter what period you're in. You need love and friendship for this mission, and the courage to believe it. It's all about love, friendship, and courage. Sure, that might as well be the theme. I'm counting on you guys. Love and friendship and all that sounds corny, but everyone seems to be up for it. You think it'll succeed? We'll try. What? Did you hurt your leg? That animation looks like you hurt your leg. How did you hurt your leg? I demand that you explain this. Alright. We have our mission. Infiltrate the Jeez, that is big. Infiltrate the lunatic Pandora and save the world. I'm afraid that that's going to have to wait until the next one.